4 players above 2,500.
Yeah, Slovakia has some very good players, yes. So, well, first of all, welcome to the Mouflon Chess Challenge May 2020 quarterfinal match between FIDE master Thomas Danada from Slovakia against our former Cyprus chess champion Vasilis Aristotelous. So we expect an interesting match. I think this will be an interesting match, considering the style of Vasilis Aristotelous. He plays some very aggressive openings. Yeah, I think the games would have started already. So let's have a look. Actually, no, I can't find the game. Let's have a look for last game. Can you see the game?
Nope.
Or not?
Not yet.
Okay, so yeah, okay, it started close to a minute ago.
I don't see the game yet, Mark. Okay.
Yeah.
So what opening was it? Can we go quickly through the moves?
Yeah, I'm going to go back. So knight FC. We've Queen's Gambit declined.
Yes.
I think this was one of maybe Kasparov's favorites. Way black plays.
This is not a typical. It's a common setup, but it's not the most popular.
Yeah, maybe I'm mistaking this.
You
Yeah,
see,
maybe. Yeah, the bishop is not on G2. The bishop shouldn't be on G2. Yeah, it's not with
like
G3 idea.
this is kind of like a Catalan.
Yes, I got mixed up. I just remember the D takes C4 idea, bishop takes C4, B5, and then there's a C5 push, A6 C5 push. That's what I was looking at. I forgot there. I didn't see the bishop on G2. Basically, the Meran variation. I confused it with the Meran.
Yeah. So
Meran and anti-Meran variations, which was played in the Kasparov-Karpov matches, I think.
The point of white setup is that you need to actually know less theory, in my opinion, because you can play it against most defenses. You can play the setup with the G2 bishop, and your opponents are more likely to be in unfamiliar territory than you.
Yeah, but it looks like white has already gained a superiority.
Vasos is a very experienced player, though, so I'm sure he has played against this setup before.
Yeah. Vasos is a very, very experienced player. Yeah, he's good.
Yes. I mean, the only problem I see here is the C6 pawn, the diagonal A8, H1, A8 is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, so Vasos solves this.
Sorry.
Maybe he's going to protect that bishop and trade it later.
Yes, there's also, but white looks like he's got the center, and he can just attack on the side with F4 and then F5.
Because the pawn is on G3, f4, f5 is a bit riskier. Also consider that the light square bishops are most probably going to be traded. So white's king is going to be a bit exposed if you push f4.
Yeah, but I still like the position.
It's playable, but it's quite aggressive.
Yeah.
The problem is the e5 pawn. It's giving white a lot of play on the king side.
Now bishop h6.
Yes, this g6 is an ugly move you have to make.
And now queen d2. Queen
Yes,
d2, queen f4, knight f6 check.
yes,
Even this idea looks nice. Queen d,
yes.
but
This
I prefer queen d2.
now bishop f8.
Oh, bishop f8 blunders to knight f6, Fivo.
Ah, sorry, my bad, my bad.
This is
Maybe
why queen d2 is better, I think, because if after knight f6, bishop takes h6 is not playable because queen takes h6.
so. Maybe you have to play something like f5.
Yes.
But it's problematic. Problematic. I don't know if black had to play g6. I think he could have defended without g6.
Yeah, I don't think g6 was a very good move.
I actually thought black was close to equality out of the opening. Now his position is very bad.
Yeah, I think there might be even these tactical shots like bishop takes 8 and then no, I think king g2, rook h1, and
Yes, yes,
then comes the tactical shots with
yes.
sacrificing on g6.
Yeah, he's probably already losing, maybe almost losing, not losing, but
Yeah, king g2, rook h1 is coming.
the problem is black's army is cut off. His bishop on b7 is doing nothing. His rook on a8 also.
Yeah, I just want to go back 1 minute just to see something. So basically, bishop e4, I might have played something like queen e8. Queen e8 is
Your
not playable because of the
h7
pawn.
pawn is hanging, yes.
Okay, let me revise it a bit. A4, A6, bishop E4, maybe H6 here, but even H6 is
Even h6, he
terrible
has
because of bishop takes H6 is possible as well.
maybe h5.
H5 could be maybe,
Yeah,
but
h5.
again, there's this bishop H7 check, king H8, knight H6 possibilities.
There is, but
It's very ugly.
it's better than the game continuation.
Yes. Okay, king G2 was played, bishop G5, trying to exchange, and rook H1.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
simple plan. He's gonna bring the other rook.
And now knight F6.
Now he can play knight f6 later. Now he can play now.
Now, yes, I would have played knight F6 first, and then rook there. Because now this is threatened.
Yes, and okay, he can play knight f8, but it's pretty no, it loses. It loses again. He can't play anything. So the h7 pawn drops.
And then after taking, and there's also bishop takes G6, as the pawn is pinned because the queen is behind. Bishop
Yes.
takes G6. The piece is simply lost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and c5 also doesn't do anything because of just bishop e4.
Yes.
Bishop e4 and the pin, this is stopped. It might not even be necessary, simply f3, you know, or king g1, yes. And white is threatening not checkmate, but
Yes.
winning the queen with this move.
Yes, exactly. The pawn is pinned.
Now it's checkmate. The way he played, it's rook takes f7 is checkmate.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's 1-0 for the Slovak FIDE master.
Very nice. This was a very quick match. Mark,
So we have the Karo.
yes, Mark, I have to turn off the video 1 second. 1 second.
No problem.
I'll be back.
Okay. We have a Karo Khan exchange variation.
You are
With
actually very familiar with this, right?
I played the advanced.
Yes, play advanced.
But I know that G6 is played by Andreas Georgiou.
Okay.
He's quite an expert in the Karo Khan or Georgiou.
I thought Vassos was playing the Scandinavian.
Vassos is white.
Vassos is white. My bad. My bad. Yes,
He played black in the previous game.
you're right. All right. So black is looking good actually.
Yeah, it's a very good variation of the Karo Khan dish.
He solved his problems basically. He's at least equal, if not better.
Yeah. Okay, there's something wrong. I don't know why.
The problem is white doesn't seem to have a plan. He has very good
White.
control. White, sorry, not black. So he has very good control of the e5 square, okay. He's blocking the g7 bishop for now. But black is playing on the queen side and he just wants to do a minority attack.
Yeah, yes, but now, yes. Okay, I don't agree with this knight takes knight. Because, yeah, now it's just knight takes knight,
Yes.
bishop takes, pawn takes, rook e6.
Yes, and this leaves black a good position actually.
Yeah.
And that pawn will drop. Even if you play f4, he's going to play e takes f3 and then take the pawn.
Yes. And black has the complete center.
Yeah, see? Yeah. So,
yeah, I think this is maybe winning.
He's a clear pawn up. But maybe, I don't know if it's clearly winning yet, Mark.
Nah.
If white, 1 second.
No, I was just testing something. That's why.
Okay. 1 second.
Okay, I was just wondering because on the video goes on and off, and then now I realize it's because you don't have a video, so whenever you talk, you're not seen. It's okay. Actually, it's okay. I was just checking something out. Okay, so yeah, black is just better here. Even rook e5, huh?
I don't know if white could have avoided changing a pair of rooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he should have just moved the rook away, but then black would double rooks on the g file, and then white would have problems.
Yes, I think it was maybe further on the mistake by taking on a6, the queen exchange. Might
Yeah,
have been the major mistake.
I think he did that because there was no clear plan for white.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like this rook h4 move. He's trying to be
No,
active,
because
but
just rook takes c3.
yes, and you're lost basically.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. I mean,
Rook h5, king c6.
yeah.
Okay, just rook takes c3 now. There's nothing stopping.
Mhm.
Rook d8, king e6, rook b8, a3.
He can even play king c5 there, no? Anyway.
Yes, but I would have just played a3 because you cannot take on b5 due to a2. If rook a5, rook c1 check, a1 queen.
True.
So I would have just sacrificed a pawn, but okay. This is cleaner because now b4. But I think also now white might have some outside chances of doing something.
Yeah, he created some play now.
Yes.
Uh,
h5.
h5, yes.
Now
Okay.
h6.
h6.
Okay, I would have played h6 and then king there. Now it doesn't work. Should have
Yeah,
played
now
h6.
he should have played
This
h6.
was king
Yes,
f2 was too slow.
yes. Because
Yeah,
h6, if he had played h6, then black was too late. I mean, he cannot prevent h7, and then
yes, exactly. Ooh, this maybe allows rook a5, huh? No, it doesn't really work because the pawns are on opposite sides of the board. So a1 will queen first, which means yes,
oh, but
a1 would have taken h8 if it was rook takes rook.
okay, I think this is just.
Now rook takes h7, typical idea.
Oh,
Yeah, this is a typical rook sacrifice that we always see.
I think the right move was resign after that.
Yes, most probably. But maybe he's going to just continue for a small while.
I mean, there's not even time pressure on neither player.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So this is a 2-0. Yeah, it's a 2-0.
Actually, if you notice, I think this is the first match where neither player is using their time. Both games ended.
Yes, both players are very fast. Thomas is I think he's a very fast player. He's a very fast player. And Vasilis Aristotelous is also known for being a blitz player.
We see a different opening from Thomas.
Thomas, yes. Yes, we were discussing it with him before the match about his playing style, and he goes like every game is going to be different. So yeah, we're going to see different openings every single game, most probably.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yesterday we had an opening duel where the higher rated player just won won that opening duel. So
Mhm.
yes, despite his opponent trying to changing ideas, but the same opening didn't find a way through. Okay, now I seem to prefer black here.
Yeah, I think black is fine. I think this white setup is luring black to overexpand.
Yes, but now I disagree with knight f6.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
was looking to take and then play e5.
now those double pawns are quite ugly.
Yes, I
And
think the e4 pawn is going to be a target for the rest of the game.
yes, you can attack it with queen c2. Now I think he's preparing g4 at some point if bishop f5.
Okay, looks like white just blundered, huh? Bishop takes e3.
Um,
Oh, there's king f2.
yes, there is king f2, but do you really want to play that?
No, because I think after king f2, rook f8, and then knight g4 check. Okay. Yeah, I think Vassos might have good chances of coming out ahead. Yeah, here's a big question because he needs to now decide how to take it. Do you want to take it with the knight or with the queen? With the queen, you lose a pawn on e7 due to bishop takes f6. But if you take it with the knight,
I think
this
I
bishop's
think you have
no,
to.
you can't take it with the queen because of bishop c4.
Yes,
There's
you
this,
lose
so you
really.
have to play knight takes.
You have to take with the knight.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna open the window because it's really hot.
The
We
thing is
already
that you don't really have to do anything. You can just ignore it for now. Just
yeah.
leave it there.
Yes, but if you don't do anything like what he did, you will never be able to capture the pawn. You can argue that the bishop on c4 is not good, but I think the bishop on c4 is very powerful
It's very good
because
because that pawn can sacrifice itself
yes,
whenever.
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's very good, even though it looks like a pawn. There's d6, and if you move the king to h8, you just walk into another diagonal of the bishop on b2. So you're not, king h8 is not an option to escape that.
Yes.
So most probably I would have taken this pawn with a knight.
But then bishop c4 anyway.
And then bishop c4, maybe b5 idea. But I just saw that if knight takes d5, there's also knight takes e4.
Yes.
So yeah.
In general,
b5 was played.
b5.
Okay, here I would just take it because you can't take on d5. You can either for the same reasons.
The question is, does black capture the pawn now?
Yes, but how will you you have to capture with a knight, but then this knight takes e4. And after knight takes d5, you can play rook takes f8. Ah, okay, there's queen b6. That's his idea. But
yes, and now bishop c4
bishop
again.
c4. Oh, now I just see d6 check as a major option.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very difficult position. Vassos found creative defense, no?
Sorry?
He found a creative defense, no?
Yes, he's found a very creative defense. Yes, maybe d6 shouldn't have been played, since I'm now thinking about it. And the bishop d4 is very good.
He blocked both diagonals.
Yes, he found a very resourceful way to defend.
What about bishop a3 and sacrifice the exchange?
Yeah, that would have been an option. Yeah, we could ask Thomas about it after the match. Maybe bishop a3. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now technically he can still play it. I mean, the dark squares are so weak. I wouldn't want to lose the dark square bishop.
Yes.
I think Vassos has to capture that bishop. I don't know why he's not doing it.
I like this move.
Knight f3. Knight f3.
Knight e4 maybe.
Knight e4.
Maybe you prepare it a bit first, not straight away knight e4.
Yes, if you play knight e4, you lose the knight.
No.
Not exactly, but anyway. I don't like how White handled this. I think his position was close to winning before.
Yeah.
Now he's still better. How about rook takes and then rook c5? No, it's not good. Yes, black has some problems now.
Yeah. Yes, and then simply bishop takes e6. Rook e8 didn't achieve anything.
Yes, it's nothing. Unless you capture, you cannot capture with the king. This is a problem.
Due to queen h8 check.
Yes.
Now queen e5 check and then d7. And,
Yeah.
and the pawn just queens.
You see,
d7.
white lured black. Black created a lot of weaknesses, and then white's position exploded.
Yeah. Rook d8 simply loses to queen queen e8 check.
Yes.
Oh, here
Here maybe queen e6 check for
queen
start.
e6, you just queen takes queen.
Sorry.
The black queen defends e6, and you can't go to d5 because the knight protects d5. So the white queen cannot give check. But you could maybe go queen e7 and then queen e7 and then d8 queen as an alternative. Now knight d5 looks very interesting. Because if you play e2, there's also knight takes f6 or even knight e7 check to think about. It's not that easy to find solutions to it.
Yeah. You have to take.
Although I prefer knight takes f6. Oh, here I think knight takes f6 just wins.
Yeah. Knight takes f6, queen takes f6.
Just queen takes, rook takes, d8 queen. Ah, no, sorry. Knight takes f, queen takes f6. You can play queen d5 check and then d1 8 queen most probably. Oh, sorry. What am I talking about? Just take on e2 and then d8 queen. There's nothing to be afraid of here.
What is he doing?
King.
I thought he had to capture with the queen, I think. Even if it's lost, I mean.
Oh, there's queen e8 here. Very interesting move. Queen e8.
Yeah. Queen e8. But remember that your rook is hanging on d1.
Yeah, but it's check. It's check. Where are you gonna go? Very nice.
Very nice.
Now d8 queen check. So Vasilis has now to win the next 3 games to avoid match defeat. Just going to look again. So, we saw the Caro-Kann again. Okay.
Yes. Caro-Kann.
The exchange variation, but this time without G6 idea.
Mm-hmm. This, what do you think about this G3 F4?
I don't like it, but as I said, I'm not familiar with the opening theory of this variation, so I don't really know if it works. But now just that I saw the castle queen side from Thomas, I believe that it must be a blunder.
It
The
cannot
G3
be.
F4 idea.
The problem is he played it so fast. I mean, he still have 5 minutes on. He still has 5 minutes on his clock, so he must know this line, no?
Yes, maybe.
You have the two bishops, but the problem is in this position, I'd rather have the knights.
Yeah, but there's also this bishop f4 coming at some point, which is very annoying.
Now,
Yes.
maybe. Yes.
And now I think black has to play knight g4. Of course, knight to g4 instead of the knight e to g4. So with knight fg4, maybe black is attacking still the king.
Yeah, now.
Also, there's queen c5 possibilities if the queen can be able to check
Yes.
on b6 or c5.
You have queen c5. Yes.
Yes, and then knight g4 is with a check. After queen c5 or queen b6 check, white has to play queen f2, and there's a queen takes queen, and then knight g4 check, and yeah, very complicated calculation there is here.
Uh-huh. And then it's interesting because if you play h3 now, queen c5.
Yes.
And you have problems. Queen c5 check.
There's also this very interesting move. Queen c5, bishop e3, knight takes e3, queen takes e3. You don't take the queen, you play knight f3 check. Amazing, because the queen is pinned, you cannot take on f3, you cannot take the queen, and the queen is simply lost. I like that move, queen c5 and then bishop e3. This is like amazing tactics.
Yeah, this is nice. Okay.
This is even better.
This is even better, yes. Well spotted.
But with the same idea, bishop e3 simply loses, so the king needs to move. But where should he move to? King h2, there's king g2 could still come. Like knight takes d3 is still an option. Knight takes d3, and the thing is, you cannot take it with the queen because of queen takes f2 and then mate on h2.
He played it.
Yes. So now, actually, the only thing white can do here is queen takes rook.
Yeah, because the problem is there's also queen f2 when you move the queen.
Yes, and if you play queen, there's also rook takes e1, and then rook takes knight takes e1 also.
I think white could have helped, but he played h3 too fast, I think.
Yes, h3 was the catalyst of his problems.
It's like black set up a trap and white fell into it.
Apparently, we had 35 degrees today.
No, it was very hot. Very hot.
We really had nice weather, and then the weather just became. Yeah, now there's still queen f2. Yeah, it's still not finished. His position can just fall apart. Knight takes f4.
Yeah. I mean.
And then knight e3 check, and then takes on f5. So yeah.
You cannot hold this.
Yes. But most probably black is going to look for something maybe more amazing. Yeah, no, he's not. He hasn't found something better.
Simple chess.
Yes.
And now we can even play knight e3 if you want.
Yeah, I would have got knight e3, knight takes f5. Okay.
Yeah. But okay, knight f6
now this
is more solid.
Yes, maybe queen d6 even, or queen. Yeah, queen a6 is a very nice move.
b3. I don't know what I'm saying. The rook is hanging.
Takes rook. Yes. Now knight e4 is in the game.
Yes.
Queen d3. Yeah, and then there's this check here.
Remind me not to play Blitz tonight.
You should to help me get my rating back up over 2000 because the last 2 days I lost a lot of rating against my students because I pre-move usually against them, so a lot of my pre-moves were just losing.
There's some very funny situations when you pre-move.
Yes, especially when they know that you play g6, bishop g7, they do something like b3, bishop b2, then you end up like bishop takes bishop. Yeah, so yes, evil stuff.
Yeah.
I hear black needs to play queen takes f4 maybe.
But
Otherwise.
Vassos has a fighting spirit. He doesn't give up easily.
Yes, Vaso is that's his style.
Fighter.
Yes, because if you, I don't know if you played chess at that time, but when Vasos won the Cyprus Chess Championship, he actually started with a loss in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. He was playing catch up for the whole tournament, and in the last round, he was the only player to win the game in the top board and take the championship title. So
Nice.
yes,
Do you remember which
yeah, I think
year?
it was 2008. It was a 9-round Swiss system. I think he lost only 2 games against Abad Ziris and another player.
All right. Nice.
Yes. So, all right, now it's Queen G3. Queen
Yeah.
G3 is a set of checkmate.
Yeah. Queen G3 checkmate.
Okay, maybe Queen H4 now. Going to take the H3 pawn and then take on G2. Yes, this looks nice. Queen H4.
I mean, there's no pressure to end the game immediately. You can just slowly
Yeah.
improve your position, play solid.
The thing is, white is the one who's going to run out of moves, not black.
Yes, I mean the Black Knight is amazing there.
Yes, and the white rooks don't really have much to do. They need to keep defending each other.
Mhm.
It's white, the one who is trying to not make mistakes, not black. Unless black blunders, he will not lose this game. Like now he can even take with the F pawn. He doesn't even need to take with the H pawn here.
Mhm.
Because rook F2 is just queen takes F2 checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I think F4 is a very nice move. Yes. Because if you take the knight, simply F3. And where are you going to go with the rook? The rook has lost
Yeah.
all his squares, and F3 is not more stoppable. So here I think it's the time white should resign.
Nope.
Queen F3 check and the other rook falls.
Yes.
So yeah, 4-0, the match is over.
But we still have 2 more games. The English opening.
Yes, 2 more games. Yes, with E4.
E4. And now you can actually play D5 anyway.
Yes, D5 can be played. Okay, I'm gonna go for a small break and come back.
Mhm. typical position where white has a small edge. H6, good move. Exchanging some pieces, also good in these kind of positions. Now black has to do something with the knight on d5. Otherwise, white is just going to capture on d5. So I think white should just capture the
So
knight.
Yanis is now the on.
I think white
Yes.
should just capture.
So Yanis is only Cypriot. Yeah, I think so as well. White needs to take there. Yanis is only Cypriot in the semi-finals of the Mouflon Chess Challenge now.
Who else is in semifinals?
In the semi-finals, we have Konstantinos Markidis from Greece,
Thomas?
Thomas Danada from Slovakia, and Konstantinos Dermatopoulos, also from Greece.
All right.
Yes, so it's the top 3 seeds and the 5th seeded players have qualified.
Who was the 4th seed?
Andreas Dimosenos, he was knocked out by Dermatopoulos.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That must have been one of the closest matches, no?
No, the match was already over, I think, after the 5th game. Yeah.
Because
the semi-finals have been the semi-finals have been more or less straightforward victories. The quarterfinals seem to have more match in them. I think the semi-finals will be very close battles. Oh, you hear knight takes e5, maybe an option.
But then you just take with the pawn.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna play queen d8. There's knight takes knight, bishop pawn. You have a bad pawn on c6.
Yeah, you have to take the knight. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. But because now you have a bad pawn on c6. Okay, so what Vasily's idea is most probably taking on c6 is the pawn and then c5. So this is his idea. So basically white is now threatening c5, but this is not going to happen because the queen is on.
Where do you put your queen now? Queen e7 or... Okay.
And now c5 is just stopped.
Yes. And now what do? Do you protect the pawn? Rook c8 or...
There's only rook c8. There's nothing else protecting.
Yeah, I mean...
Now white can just play rook c5 or rook c2, you know. No, queen f3. Yeah, queen f3, nice move. Knight d5, rook c5 now. Double the rooks, and then this is again a target.
Yeah.
c4.
Simple chess.
And now b3. You don't need to b3, and then if knight b4, queen e2 is also a possible move.
I mean...
And now rook takes c4 looks.
White could have also just moved the rook back, no?
Yes, but there's no need to.
There's no need to, yes. But
Maybe here black could maybe play for some checkmate ideas.
yeah, because now black got rid of he had a target on c6. Now white closed that fight.
Oh, here I will play for some checkmate ideas.
Knight d3, simple.
Yeah.
Now I would just take the
I would
bishop.
take here. Yes.
Take the bishop. And
then rook b8.
And this position is playable for black. Queen c2.
No, I don't. I want to checkmate him. I don't want him to play h3 or g3. But now rook b8 was a mistake, I think. Maybe black should have sacrificed. Okay, to be honest, I would have played king h7. I would have played now king h7. And then rook d8.
If you play king
Played,
h7,
not
I can
possible.
play queen d3.
Queen d3. Yes, yes. I'm just trying to find a way of losing the rook to checkmate my opponent. And unfortunately, this is not playable here. Now, queen b2 is a nice option. Queen b2 has this draw sequence.
Yeah, but do you want to draw? I think white is happy with the draw also now. The match is over.
Yeah, that's why. I don't know. Maybe Vasilis wants more, but
You cannot get more from this position unless.
here now, I don't think. Okay, it's the same idea. You go queen c1, queen h2, queen c1, queen h2. No, maybe it's not quite that simple.
But now you're giving white the option to trade the c6 pawn for the a3 pawn, if you want. I'm not sure why white played this, because now black can capture a3 anyway, if he wants.
Yes, but there's no check. There's no check. There's no c4 repetition. And now g3.
Yeah, but anyway, if he captured on a3, white would have captured on c6, but the difference is that he would have been a tempo up versus
Yes.
the variation where white took on c6 first.
Here white has issues. Okay, now queen b4 is a possible move. And here maybe king f8.
Yeah, queen b4 is interesting. And if you play queen b4, you still have the check on e1 if the queen leaves e4.
Yeah. Okay, maybe black is going to go now to just draw this game.
I'm not sure why he didn't play queen b4. It looks like queen b4 was simply winning a pawn. Am I missing something?
Yes, it does look like that, but it's perpetual. Queen h8, queen a8, queen e4, queen a8, queen e4, queen a8, queen e4.
Yes. Yes.
Nice maneuver.
But he had this perpetual after queen c1 anyway, also. I think that queen c1 was a mistake.
Oh, here maybe queen c8 and then c5. White has advantage.
Yes. I'm not sure, because if you play queen c8, check, king h7, c5, then white plays queen e1 check, and whatever you do, he can take on e5 later. I'm not sure why Vassos did not go for that.
Yeah.
I liked queen b4 actually, instead of queen d.
And now queen d6 maybe.
Yes. Queen d6 is strong.
Because now the game is simply over. c6.
Yeah, c6. He missed a chance here. I think he could have.
Yeah.
He could have gone for more in the previous position. It's the only game where he was close to actually winning.
Yeah. And now queen takes a5.
Yeah, no need for queen takes a5.
I was looking at queen g5 now, check. Yes, and now queen h4 check.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if white can escape the perpetual.
Not this way.
Yeah, not this way. Definitely.
King g1 now.
Yeah, white has too many queens.
King h1 maybe now.
Maybe.
Yeah, sorry, this is now, and now you don't he escapes the checks.
Yes, he has king h3.
King h3. Yes. So that's 5-0.
Yeah.
We're going now into the last game. And we have a Sicilian on the board.
This is the Moscow variation or the Rosolimo?
I think that we had that discussion 2 days ago, didn't we?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
It's a Rosolim. It's a Moscow, and
Moscow, yes.
Moscow because d6 was played.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice opening for white and black.
Mhm.
I enjoy when my opponent plays against me, but I like it as white even though I don't play it.
Yes.
Okay, knight takes e5 is simply a blunder. Oh, it looks like white is has more active play than black.
Mhm. Um, Bishop a4, yes. And you have it simply h4.
Yeah.
I would have played h4. What do you think if white captured that knight?
I think black has a nice position. I don't think it gains anything.
All right. Yeah, now it looks like white's attack is not going anywhere, huh?
Yeah.
The position has been transformed.
Yeah, there's a very weak pawn on f2, which I don't like at all.
Nice.
Yeah, this is close to losing now.
You can play bishop d4. You can also play f6 at some point to activate the bishop.
Yeah.
d4. Okay. Um, you probably capture that knight to leave that bishop on d4.
Maybe the knight should take it.
I don't want to, if I'm black, I don't want to have to lose the bishop on d4. So I would probably capture the knight, yes,
Nah.
because of this. Because that bishop is very strong. And for now, white's bishop is not doing much.
Something I would think as white is maybe this king g2, bishop e4, f3.
Very strong move. This
But I
Queen
just saw that
h6.
this rook is falling.
Yeah, this queen h6 very strong.
Yes, so black has just lost the pawn on h3.
No, there's no way to. Oh, yes, queen f1 protects the
Maybe
rook.
this now. This looks very powerful. Bishop takes f2.
The bishop takes b2.
Yes, but what about bishop takes f2?
Um,
Because after king takes f2,
yeah,
queen f4 check, and then rook d2 check.
yes, you have some problems
I
there.
think bishop takes f2 would have been simply game over.
Mhm. So, okay, black is going to play queen g3 check.
And then bishop takes f2.
Yes.
Queen g2, of course. If queen g2 is simply bishop takes f2, and
Yes.
it's totally losing.
I mean, you're losing
So king
anyway.
h1 is forced.
You're losing anyway.
Yeah. And now bishop takes f2. Yeah. And now you can't. What are you going to do with the rook? There's also this idea, if the rook moves from the bottom rank, simply play rook d1, because if the queen takes h3, checkmate, yeah?
Mhm.
There's also these kind of shenanigans going on here.
Yeah, but rook takes. You don't need to take with a queen.
No, I said if the rook left the
Okay, okay.
first rank, there's rook d1,
Okay. All right.
there's rook d1 nonsense
Yes.
being able to be played.
Hmm.
Here f6 most probably. F6 would have been my move. Just preventing checkmate. Okay, but okay, now he's threatening. No, he's not
No,
threatening to
now
lose.
you have to play king h2, and then you have bishop g3 check, which you
Okay,
don't.
no, king h2. I don't think bishop g3. I think
Bishop h3, king g1 forced, and then and then you have queen e3 check, and you lose something. Anyway, I
yes.
think yes, queen g2 is
But there's rook. He could have maybe played rook d1
rook
here.
d1 check. Yes, rook d1. Rook
Yes,
d1 was
rook d1 would
stronger.
have been very nice move.
Yes, was stronger. Anyway, everything is winning now, but it would
Yes.
have been much stronger. I mean, now you still have to play.
Yeah.
And because it's opposite colored bishops, maybe white can hold this actually.
Yeah, most probably he can. Yes.
Yeah, I think Vasos can hold this. He has a lot of experience, and he's good at end games. He has 2.5
Yeah, he wrote a
minutes.
book on the end games. Yes.
Yes. So I think we will see our first draw.
Yeah.
Where do you think white went wrong and black went wrong? I'm pretty sure he was winning before. Completely winning
Yeah.
in that attack.
Maybe white could even win this position, huh?
It's tricky. He has 1 minute and a half more than his opponent.
Okay, now I'll just go for checks here, yeah? Rook check, and then check again.
And the problem if you play something like Rook h8 or Rook h7, black can go Rook h4, no?
Yes.
No, it's nah, he can't because if you play King g3, there is Bishop e1. Yeah, I think white blundered here.
Yes.
Or maybe not.
Oh, this is definitely not good.
Maybe he wanted to go into this line. I'm not sure where he's taking the king.
I think black is clearly winning here.
Yeah.
And now simply e3.
It's a shame because he had a promising position and then he ruined it after he allowed.
Yeah, now bishop d2, simple chess.
Yeah.
Bishop d2, e2, and then e1 queen.
Now rook e2 and then you
Now
also
bishop
have,
c4.
yeah, rook e2 first.
And now bishop d2, yes. And then white plays bishop c4, rook takes f5, and then
Not
rook
sure
f2.
what they played now because black could have just
The
taken.
pawn was hanging.
Yes.
Yeah, rook takes f5 and then rook f2.
Yeah, he has to protect that pawn.
And now the king goes to e5, and then he will sacrifice the rook for the bishop. He can afford it.
And the problem now is white king is stuck there.
Here he can also maybe play rook take rook. Okay, here I would play, yes, king there, attacking the bishop. Where would the bishop go? Because
Rook
wherever
takes.
either you take this pawn or there is push pawn, yes? Or
Rook
this
takes.
option.
You have to take the rook, I think.
Rook takes rook, king takes bishop maybe, and then the
Now
pawn is
just
fine.
rook takes f5, no?
Yes, rook takes f5 would be my answer.
Now there is a problem because the f pawn is going.
Yes, so I think here black blundered.
Yeah. And you cannot stop the f pawn.
Yes, black blundered. Nice victory by Vasilios Aristotelous. Yeah, it gives him the consolation, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's welcome the players back. Congratulations, Thomas.
Yeah, good play, Thomas.
Yeah, nice
Also, I
game.
think you could have won another game.
Maybe, yeah.
Yes. Which game do we want to analyze first?
Is there a game you're interested in having another?
That was this end game, that I had a couple of end games that I might hold them. I don't know. That with the queens, for instance.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
after the first 3 matches, you had winning chances in all.
Yeah, I was playing without stress.
Yes.
1 minute here. We were saying.
No, here it was difficult. Here I'm probably losing here, but before maybe.
Yes, yes. What do we say? Yes, we think you lost with H3, Vasilis.
Yeah, but this knight I cannot live without knight there.
I think here you are fine.
Actually, I missed this check on the dark diagonal. It was too strong.
Can you turn on the engine here, Mark? I mean, okay, black is better here, but H3 is simply losing.
If I could play queen F2, D4 on top.
H3 was.
Yeah, before going a couple of moves back, if I play queen F2, queen D4 when the knight arrives, then I think I'm holding.
Here, queen F2 now.
Yeah, because this check is too strong from the diagonal.
Now knight G4.
Queen D4.
Your queen has to move again.
D4. I think I'm okay now.
What do you think, Thomas, here?
And there is a bishop F4 coming.
If queen D4 would be played.
So knights against bishops, huh?
Yes.
And Thomas Kiras?
I think it's Ekio.
Here, I think, yeah, here I think you had a better opportunity, Vasilis. No. But I still think H3 is where your game went totally wrong.
Yeah.
So even here you could play maybe.
Black is better, but you can hold. I mean, H3 is losing. He's not doing anything because of the tactics.
Yeah, this check was too.
But Black is already a bit better. It's difficult position for white.
But can still play in bishop E3, I suppose. Huh? H3, queen B6 check, and bishop E3. Can I play like this?
Where after H3?
H3, B6 check, and bishop E3 now.
I don't think so because of this. No. Yeah, this is what I said. If you take knight F3.
Simply check, yes.
Yeah, I
lose
saw
the
this
exchange.
tactic doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
no, you don't lose the exchange. You lose
the queen. Yeah.
You lose the queen because it's pinned.
Yeah, these knights are demons there. Yeah, that's why I wanted to kick them away.
Yes, the knights have been in the Mouflon chess challenge matches very, very evil.
Maybe F4 was strategically wrong. I shouldn't play and delay because I'm paying a time penalty here. This F4, F5, this delay my development that caused these problems. Maybe I shouldn't be playing F4 altogether in this line.
Yeah, we didn't like G3, F4, to be honest with you.
No, G3, it's okay. It's like theory, but F4, I think is too much. I didn't need to play F4. I could, I could play a knight out, development.
But this is still an ugly move. I mean, I don't know. I don't like G3.
No, G3 I have to because he has this.
What about simply? What about H3? And now
Okay,
f5.
if he says
And again then f4, f5.
Now in this position, I will play bishop h2 check, king h1, bishop f4 to exchange bishops.
Bishop, yeah.
Okay, knight d2, no?
Yeah, it's possible also knight f6
And knight f3.
yeah, maybe that's why g3 is theory.
Or I can even play queen g4. Or queen f3, sorry. After knight f6, queen f3. And queen f3. Yeah, maybe this.
Yeah.
bishop h6, maybe.
You really want to exchange bishops, huh?
Yeah, because white has two pair of bishops, so my idea
Yeah.
is to exchange
Okay, a couple of moves. Rook e1 or knight b3, I see.
Well, let's do knight b1, knight b3.
Now just an idea here is not to do anything and let white capture and castle queenside.
No, this bishop can go to e3. I don't have to take the bishop if it's
Yes,
not.
we don't have to take the bishop.
I can completing my development. I can even play bishop e3 if it's not good to take the bishop.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah,
have
and if he
a
takes.
problem. I don't have a problem here.
So simply takes,
And if
black takes, and then he castles, and you play chess. I mean, position looks roughly.
Yeah, but I have a bishop for knight. Okay.
you can always exchange it with this bishop b5 move.
Yeah, but maybe I prefer my bishop.
Oh, okay.
This makes sense.
I thought you were like making.
This
yeah,
makes sense if I want to work on the e5 square, which this knight is supporting. Otherwise,
yes,
there is no real reason to do this.
because
I
you
will
said I
play
have
my
a bishop.
rooks
I thought that was negative.
I play my rooks on the f rook on the e file and maybe start pushing the f pawn if he doesn't castle.
Yes.
Do you want
But
to
he
look
has
at,
to castle short, I suppose, here.
yeah, here he has to castle short. You want
Yeah.
to look at another game? Maybe the first three games, let's look at it. I was actually
Let's go to the end game 1 minute. Let's go
But
through the
first-
end game here.
I was actually surprised because we were talking with Mark and we said this was the only match, especially in the first three games, where neither player used their time. You basically finished the first three games and you both had more than.
Yeah, we didn't have a real time pressure. No.
There was no time pressure.
This we thought was draw here. We didn't understand.
This should be a draw. This one. I should just be more
You're like,
careful.
why not just check like here? Check, king,
Because there is
check.
a perfect. And he came back on G. Yeah, back on G8.
I'll just continue check again.
Ah, you mean white plays for a draw? I thought I want to prove you that this is a draw. It's okay for a draw. I can't. I
Because
don't
sometimes here we.
Without a mistake, you cannot lose this one. This should be a draw.
Here, instead of queen c1, isn't queen b4? Queen b4.
Yes, we were looking queen before. Nah.
Yeah, and just bring leave the queen there.
White can also
White
go for
loses
the
a
draw.
pawn, no? Thomas, you don't lose a pawn here.
No, he can go for
It's
the
draw,
draw.
queen a8, queen e4 check. It's draw.
He can go for the draw, but he could go for the draw with queen c1 anyway.
Yes. Okay, because I thought white was pressing for a win because white wasn't doing this draw before. That's why. So I was wondering. Okay. And somehow you blundered this position away here. Now you blundered it with queen takes a4 here.
Yeah, yeah, I wasn't forced to take that. I could play what?
No, queen D, yes, queen d1 I think was a mistake. Yes. Here maybe queen c3 again.
Oh, yeah, yeah, correct. So I can defend both pawns. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that wasn't draw. It was a shame to lose.
Can we see the first games, Mark?
then I was just going to go quickly do the last end games, and then we'll look at the the first games. Here where
Yeah, I think here white.
here we think knight f5 was a mistake, most probably.
This is the only square this knight can go to play.
No, though
Was it Rokhani?
queen f1, yes. Go after that. I'm curious to see how black.
Here, Thomas, we were wondering whether you can simply take on f2. Bishop takes f2.
Can take with the king, isn't it?
Let me go this move.
Yeah, back to G. Back to G1.
Hey, it is working nice.
Hmm? This is not checkmate.
How?
King h1, queen g3. Ooh, what am I talking about? There's checkmate on the back rank.
Yeah. He has to open first. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then it's too late. Then it's, is it too late?
No,
h6.
this is not what black missed. Right? Go there. Black.
This is draw, huh?
Go before 1 second.
Just check.
Move black.
No,
missed
bishop
the win
takes f
somewhere
doesn't
here.
work, huh?
Somewhere black missed the win before. Go.
Then I know, but I want to see why this doesn't work. Where am I making a mistake in the calculation? He can go to g3 there. He can go. This is a move. Nah, queen, king here.
Queen e3 check.
Queen e3 check. Queen f3. Why is it threatening checkmate the whole time?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, you missed the background, but let's see the. How
here he was clearly winning. Black was.
We thought that it was clearly winning, but 1 second. Okay.
Where is the opposing bishop's drawish tendency? I didn't see it in the opposite column bishop drawing tendency. Why it doesn't work here?
Because black is attacking, and you cannot defend with your light square bishop.
Here.
Here. Go. Move forward.
I'm still calculating this one. No, okay.
Play the line that. Yes, here.
Guys, I cannot stay too long. They're calling me.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the games, Thomas.
Thank you.
Sorry, Vaso.
Thank you, Vaso, for the games.
Okay, guys,
You
thank
too.
you.
Bye.
Have a
Bye.
good evening. Bye-bye.
Have a nice
Bye.
evening. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Here, let me see where. Oire, no, it's 1 minute. Here. No, it was before all the exchanges took place. I was looking at h6. h6 enough. h6 to bring rook d2.
Okay.
But there's queen g2. There's queen g2, so it's not even possible.
Yeah, but it was winning. I mean, you can.
Here, rook d1. Rook d1.
51 is what we were looking at.
That's what we were looking at, Thomas. Yeah, rook d1.
But still,
And what if we take on d1?
Queen takes. Queen takes. And white is still threatening checkmate.
Yes. Yeah, doesn't work this rook d1. We're missing something because the engine agrees because black is almost +5.
Yes, so something we're missing here. Let me see where we're missing stuff. It's queen f4.
Queen f4 is the only winning move.
But why? Let's play something, whatever, okay? Whatever, a3.
H5. This is very difficult to see in a blitz game.
Nah, okay, no, I don't believe in this.
So
Okay.
after queen f3 check though, it's still winning, it says. Queen f3, queen g2. So don't take.
Oh, no.
Instead of taking, queen e3. So he just has to keep the queens on the board and it's completely winning.
Yeah, it's better to have queens in this position because my king is safe, but the opponent is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep the queens and you don't need to checkmate right away.
Okay, I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yep. Let's.
Have a nice evening, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Congratulations, Thomas, for your win.
Congratulations, Thomas, for winning. We'll see you in the next. We'll see you in the next match.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.